What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Equal Espresso, and welcome back to another Infinite Warfare video here today on the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about something that I absolutely love to think about, and what honestly, as of a recent leak, could very much so potentially come true, and that actually makes me so happy. That is the idea of an Infinite Warfare in-game market. This is something that I have talked about for years now within the Call of Duty franchise. I would love to see this implemented in absolutely every game, and while we don't know much about the multiplayer of Infinite Warfare just yet, or anything really outside of campaign, a recent leak from somebody that has previously leaked massive intel from Black Ops 3 before it was actually announced, came out with this information to my good friend The Long Sensation, and as a result here, some of the information is really intriguing, and one of the things that was mentioned in all the stuff that came out about Infinite Warfare was one, that supply drops would be returning. We talked about that recently, and I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. That's something that just based off of even how the market was going from Advanced Warfare to Black Ops 3, how much of an increase in sales they had because of supply drops, that realistically that wasn't going to be something that would just go away. Despite how many people aren't too much of a fan of supply drops, myself included, I'm not huge on how the system works, but as a business model, I can see that it definitely does work in their favor. So I can understand that from a business perspective. Sure, it might not be the easiest pill to swallow at that point, but it is something that will be coming. But as a result here, because of that, there is supposedly going to be an in-game market within Infinite Warfare dealing with supply drops and supply drop content. Now, verbatim from the leaker here out of this, he says Infinite Warfare will have supply drops that will allow players to get new cosmetic items as well as new DLC weapons. Infinity Ward have been listening to the fans, and they're trying to push a Call of Duty market to allow players to trade, buy, and sell DLC weapons to add a whole new element to Infinite Warfare. This market will only allow players to buy and sell using Call of Duty points to prevent third parties from abusing the system. With the recent CSGO drama, however, it's unclear if Activision are still wanting the Call of Duty market. So with that said, it is something that's going to be controlled and regulated by Activision and Infinity Ward themselves, at least for Infinite Warfare. Whether or not we see a market going in further into different Call of Duty titles, that's something that would then be regulated by the subsidiary developer. But at this point, it looks like Call of Duty points, what we see now in Black Ops 3, will be making a return as a way to buy DLC content, but also as an in-game currency similar to other in-game markets in various different games. So if somebody wants to buy something off of you in a game, then you get the X amount of COD points that they pay for that item. Similarly, the DLC will be in supply drops, but the nice thing about this is if somebody gets this and they get a duplicate, they can put that up on the market and you can buy it directly, perhaps, if I'm understanding how this will work out. Then you can buy it directly instead of having to spend, say, 7,000 COD points before you ever get a chance to actually get a weapon in how it works now with Black Ops 3. If the odds are so slim against this, this is a beautiful way to do this, as then people don't have to spend as much money, but they can still randomly draw to see if they can get something worth it out of it. And if they say get a second one, well then they can sell it, or if they just get something they don't want, they can sell that and then get COD points as a return. So overall, this system is greatly welcomed in my mind. I think it would be absolutely beautiful. I've said this for years now, and I'm so excited that this is actually something that is planned to be a thing as of right now. Once again, it might actually not come in because of the recent CSGO stuff, but with the right regulations on it here, and if it doesn't reach third-party applications, this would be a great way to do this and be able to market DLC as well as still offer supply drops and still earn a lot of money in terms of a business standpoint from supply drops, because people will want to get these rare items out of it, and if they don't want the one they got per se, they could still sell that, put it up, and there would still be COD points being exchanged. So with that said, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up here today, ladies and gentlemen. I am so much so looking forward to this in-game market, and I really do hope that this comes to the game in its entirety this November. I'm hoping this little CSGO drama that's been going on, all the scandals, whatever you want to call it, does not interfere with the way that this is supposed to work, because I think this is absolutely brilliant. I think this can definitely be a huge game changer for the Call of Duty franchise. I'm just super excited for this idea. I've wanted this for so long, and I think this is definitely going to work out tremendously if it does come. So that's going to wrap it up here today, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think of this? Do you guys like the idea of an in-game market? Do you guys hate it? Are you guys not really sure on how you feel about it? Love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. But thank you, dude, so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, be sure to like, rating down below. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're on that road to 50,000 subscribers, so every little bit does help and is, of course, greatly appreciated. But mine's been Equal Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care. and peace.